What did I just read? OMG, Julie Chan is dead. What a wild ride. I did not see that coming. The plot I was really excited about. It was such an intriguing idea. These two identical twins, their parents die, and one of them is adopted by a very wealthy family and goes on to become a popular, wealthy influencer, including a YouTuber, which I thought was interesting. The other sister is adopted by their aunt and ends up growing up in poverty. Her aunt is cruel to her. She ends up, as the story begins, she's working as a clerk in a grocery store. And it turns out her sister dies under suspicious circumstances, and she decides to take on her sister's identity and pretend to be her sister so that she can have the wealthy life that she has. So, and become and be an influencer and that sort of thing. So it was such a fascinating plot line. I loved it. I will say that things got wild and crazy. I didn't particularly love the direction this story took, and I definitely didn't see that coming. There is a chapter, I'm going to go ahead and warn you, where they eat mice. I skipped that chapter. So if you do read this story, I would recommend skipping that chapter. That was too much for me. It got wild and crazy. I was hoping for a different ending, something going a different direction than this went. However, I'm not sorry I read it. It was very interesting. I enjoyed it. So I would give it about 3.5 stars. I did like that at the end, the author dedicated the book to all the YouTubers and influencers I watched growing up that literally formed my personality and sense of humor. I thought that was pretty awesome. And she said, I will withhold their names in case they get canceled in the future. I thought that was hilarious. But yes, it was a fun and yet ended up being a very weird read. But yeah, I would say pick up a copy and tell me what you think. It was very unique. I'll say that.